What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Stock Holiday, right back at you again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. Do your boy a quick favor, hit that like button, press that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can stay alerted in real time. Today, we're going to have a heart to heart talk and discuss the state of the cryptocurrency market. Talk about altcoin season. Crypto may be done. It may be over for crypto. It's not looking real good at this particular moment. Cryptocurrency cycle is changing right before our eyes. Altcoin season, as we once knew it, is no longer there. A lot of the stuff that we're seeing is looking like doom and gloom. There's a lot of fear out there, a lot of doubt, a lot of news out there that is pumping uncertainty throughout the community. I'm talking to folks, listening to what they're thinking. They're telling me how they're feeling, watching the various cryptocurrency communities, and folks are panicking. I would call that a micro attitude. Do you have a micro attitude? Are you just paying attention to what's going on in the past 7 days, the past 30 days? That's a micro attitude. The way I'm approaching this, and like we're discussing over there in the Patreon, we are having a macro view of the market, of what's going on. Not really so much focusing on the short term things that is happening. We're paying attention to it, but that is not the bulk of our focus. We really have the bird's eye view and really is paying attention to the full spectrum of their entire cycle. Not just focusing on one piece, one part, one section. No, we have the macro view of their entire market. So that's what we will be discussing right now. A lot of folks are saying crypto is dead. The market will not recover. Should have took your money out. No more altcoin season. I'm sure you guys are hearing all the same jargon throughout the cryptocurrency community. But let's go ahead and take care of a little bit of housekeeping because I do have some things I want to discuss. Currently, right now, Bitcoin is $95,600. Bitcoin dominance is back above 60%. That's the level that we don't want to see it at. I would like to see it anywhere below 60%. Anything above 60%, I'm not comfortable with. It's 60.3% right now. Fear and Greed Index is at 38. Ethereum back down to $2,675. Ethereum dominance is above 10%, 10.2%. Those are indicators that we like to pay attention to every day. So let's go ahead and discuss some of the things that's going on in the cryptocurrency market. Typically, market compression comes at the end. It comes to an end. After market compression comes to an end, typically after that you'll see an explosion. So you got market compression. What are we seeing right now? We're seeing Bitcoin be compressed. What are we seeing with Ethereum? Well, we all know about what old man Ether is doing. He is being compressed to the max. The price of Ethereum is the same price that it was 12 months ago. If that's not the definition of compression, I don't know what is. But like I say, typically after compression comes an explosion. After we see compression, typically we see an explosion. So that is kind of what we're looking for right now. That could happen, but you got two different directions you can go. After compression, you could either explode up or you could tank to the downside. But what we're looking at right now, in either case, either scenario, I believe that we are in good shape. We're in good hands. So at this particular point in time, there's some macro decisions that's needed to be made to be successful and to dominate a bull market. Now, when we're talking about macro decisions, you got to ask yourself, how do macro uptrends work? Because like I say, we are not focused so much on the micro, but it's more of the macro spectrum that we are referring to. So typically, after months of consolidation, we usually see a correction. We've seen consolidation. We've seen Bitcoin 92,000. Most recently, we've been seeing 96,000 to 99,000. That's the most recent consolidation that we've been seeing. We saw a correction, got down to 92, $91,000, and typically after those two things happen, we typically will see a continuation to the upside. So you got a correction. We saw the correction down to 91, $92,000. Then most recently, we've been seeing the consolidation from 96,000 to 99,000. One day you may see it 97,000. That's consolidation. Typically, after those two happen, we tend to see a continuation to the upside. We're still in a bull market. Don't think anything else is happening. I am a firm believer that we're still in a bull market. So what I'm expecting right now, I'm expecting to see continuation to the upside. Now, like I say, these are macro views. If you're looking at it from a micro standpoint, you can see doom and gloom. One of my best favorite plays, Turbo Coin, is beat down to the max, 0.003, something like that. I'm still thinking that Turbo Coin can get to that 10-cent level. You know, Bitcoin have been holding strong. Ethereum have been compressed. Nevertheless, like I mentioned to you guys before, all we need is that good 3-month to 6-month window when we see altcoin season flare up and we see the various altcoins explode. We start to see parabolic trends happen. And when that day comes, it happens overnight. It happens very quick. It will catch everybody off guard, especially folks who have the micro view and who've sold out. Folks who panic sold, folks who just couldn't take the volatility of cryptocurrency, seeing your portfolio go down, seeing thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars get wiped out of your portfolio. That's tough. That is not for everybody. Everybody cannot handle everything. And that's one of the things that a lot of folks can't handle. You look at your portfolio, one day it's $90,000. The next day you open it up and it's $75,000. You're like, what? $15,000 in one day? That's tough. That is tough. So, that's why we are a close-knit community. The cryptocurrency community is very close because it's only us. We can't talk to our family. We can't talk to our friends about crypto because they don't want to hear it. They wouldn't understand it. They would call us crazy. You mean you lost $15,000 in one day? That's cryptocurrency. They won't understand it because they don't understand the macro view of cryptocurrency, let alone the 4-year cycle, let alone the altcoin season, etc. So that's why this cryptocurrency community is very close. That's why we are very close over there in the Stock Holiday Patreon. You guys come on over there, join us. We would love to see you over there. But like I say, if we were to break below the support levels that we've been seeing most recently, if we were to break below, say, $90,000 seems to be our support. If we were to break below that and even start getting close to $70,000, would that be the end of cryptocurrency? Would it be over? Would that be a sign that the bear market might be settling in? Those are questions that are on the table. Nevertheless, at this particular point in the cycle, at this particular point in the market, something big is coming. Either it's going to be a breakout and we break past that $109,000 resistance level that we got rejected at and surpass $110,000, testing $115,000, getting ready to test $120,000, or we go to a crash. We get below 90,000. We get in the low 80s. Now you talking about fear, uncertainty, and doubt? Oh yeah, that is when folks will be officially tapping out. You'll see YouTube videos, people will have one view. People will have one like. I mean, it will be ghost town in the world of cryptocurrency. So these are the two possibilities that could happen. But we're still in a bull market. We still have a lot of positive things that are on the table that have yet to be released. A lot of the states around the United States are applying for to list Bitcoin as a reserve currency, which is very positive. Just going through a little bit of things with some of the meme coins that are happening, some of the scam coins, the pump and dumps, the issues with Solana, Argentina, all that kind of stuff. So that's just stuff that happens in cryptocurrency. Every 4 years, every year, there's always something that will shake up the cryptocurrency market. But that right there is not pushing us away. We are still focused on the 4 year cycle. We're not being thrown off of our fundamentals. We're sticking to the game plan that we laid out. Will we make some tweaks along the way? Yes, we will. You know, we thought we was going to have a route play up the middle. Now we're no longer going to pass the ball. Now we might run it up the middle. You know, we might do a swing play, run play to the left. You know, so when things change, you got to pivot. You know, yeah, we got the same game plan, but some of our plays may change. We will be doing portfolio analysis. Some of the coins that we got in our portfolio won't be able to make it to the end of the game. We understand that some regulations will be coming down the pipeline. All of this stuff that's going on with these meme coins will be addressed. Once these coins are addressed, and the regulations are set, this could really rock the cryptocurrency market. It could rock it to the upside and rock it to the downside at the same time. When the regulations is set, it's going to rock it to the upside because we will have some stability. We're going to have some guidelines, some rules. But what will those rules be? Will those rules be so restrictive that some of the altcoins that we in will go down to zero? Some of the altcoins that we in may no longer even be able to be declared as a cryptocurrency. Some of these meme coins and scam coins, if the regulations are set and there's something that is stated that if your altcoin does this, if it looks like that, it is no longer considered a cryptocurrency. It is getting ready to be tossed out of the cryptocurrency world. That could happen. That's why I tell you guys, some people are heavily into meme coins. They have so many of these sideways, off the wall plays. Be careful with those plays. When you got to buy a little bit of Ethereum gas, buy some Uniswap, and then type in 4 numbers and switch it over here and send it over. When you got to do all that kind of stuff, be careful. Those may be some of the coins that won't make it to the end of the game. When these regulations are set, you do not want your coin to be caught up and to be clipped to where the value is now zero. That's a possibility. That's on the table. So some of the things we're going through in our economy, whenever an economy makes major moves like we're experiencing right now, sometimes it takes weeks. Sometimes it takes months to recover. Sometimes it takes months to stabilize. What are we going through right now? We are going through some major moves in the economy. You know, we know we got the reciprocal tariffs that's going on. Oh, Trump say, hey, if this country is going to charge us this percent for our goods and services or whatever it is that they're shipping over here, then vice versa, we're going to attach the same tariffs amount on them. Things is getting ready. Things are changing. We're trying to get things back on an even playing field. I understand that. Kudos to the administration for standing up firm and being strong. Federal jobs are being cut. They went in there and did audits in the various departments and found that there are a lot of jobs to where folks are really not needed. There are a lot of organizations or a lot of departments to where there's probably 100 people there and probably 40 people can do the work. Probably 50, 60 people can do the work, but we got 100 people there. Some people just sitting around. Some are on their phone watching Facebook. Some are on Twitter. Some are making TikTok videos while they're on the clock, while they're getting paid with the taxpayers' dollars. Cuts are happening. Department of Government Efficiency is in full effect. Does it feel good? No, right now it don't. But in the long scheme, in the long run, in the macro view, it will be beneficial for the entire economy. So these are just some of the things that are happening in our economy. There are some major moves that are happening. They're talking about eliminating taxes. You get your paycheck, you may have to pay the basic taxes, Social Security, whatever it is, but all the other Fed government taxes, they talked about eliminating that, so you don't have to worry about filing taxes. Um, I guess you will have to file taxes at the end of the year because there was no taxes taken out. So that right there is going to be a game changer in the economy. We already got some states right now that don't have taxes. So this right here is another major move, a major shift in the economy. There's a high level of political uncertainty right now. Folks are nervous, not knowing what's going on, not knowing what to expect. A lot of uncertainty right now, but sometimes you have to have some uncertainty. Like they say, sometimes it gotta get a little tough. It gotta get a little tight before it get better. Sometimes you gotta feel a little bit of the pain for you to recover. You cut your finger, you bleeding. Sometimes you gotta get some stitches. Those stitches hurt, but it's necessary for you to close up that wound. We got wounds in this country, so the economy has wounds in the country. It's gonna hurt for us to stitch it up, but once things get stitched up and we get back to the healing process, we will be able to recover and things will be a lot better. So that's just a macro view of what I'm seeing in the economy. Um, if you go back to if you go back to last year, remember during the baby altcoin season, January 2024 through March 2024, we broke all-time high in March, $74,000. What was folks saying? Oh, this is the top. You better get out right now. The cycle has changed. Get this March 24, $73,000 is the top. After this, we're going to be going to the bear market. Were they right or were they wrong? Did we hit $100,000 after that? Yes, we did. What was your sentiment back then? And when we hit 73,000, did you believe that that was the top? Did some folks believe that? Yes, they did. What did we do? The cycle continued like it has every 4 years.